All right, guys, so I've got my brand new Old Town PDL drive here. I've had this for less than a month, and as you guys can see, I've already busted one of the blades off of my prop. So what I want to do real quick is I want to show you guys how to replace the prop on these Old Town drives. This is going to be incredibly easy because I've got the floating prop nut on here that Nick from NAVARRE Kayak Fishing installed for me when I bought the kayak. These floating prop nuts are a lifesaver, especially if you're out on the water and you need to change this. That way you don't have to worry about dropping your hardware into the water and having it disappear on you. Whether you've got the floating prop nut or you've got the stock nut that comes from the factory, all you really need is an adjustable wrench. We're gonna get that on there, break that nut free, and then this is gonna just come off. All right, so sometimes these props can get locked on here. This one's brand new and it's on there pretty tight. They've got a little pin in the back that kind of holds it in place. So I'll just kind of bonk this from the back until it releases, just like that. And then this is gonna slide off, and you can see when you take a look at this, you've got a little indent here, and that's where your pin is gonna lock into place, and that's what's gonna allow this to engage with the shaft here. So because this drive is brand new, it's pretty clean in here, the first thing you're gonna wanna do when you get that prop off is get any line or any kind of debris off of the drive shaft there. A lot of times you'll get fishing line, grass, all kind of stuff in there, and that can actually damage your prop seal and allow water intrusion into the drive, which is gonna wear this a lot faster than it should. So make sure you clean any of that stuff off. The next thing you wanna do too is check your pin for any kind of cracking or corrosion or anything. Obviously this one's gonna be brand new, so we can reuse that. But when you purchase a new prop, it is going to come with new or spare pins, so you want to make sure you keep those on hand. All right, so now all we have to do is install that replacement prop. So really the only thing to this is you want to make sure that your pin is lined up with the groove on the back side of your prop. That's what's going to engage the prop with the drive shaft here. So make sure that pin is nice and centered in your drive shaft, and then all you have to do is flip that over, and you're going to push it down until you hear and feel it lock into place. The way to make sure that you're in the right spot is when you turn your prop, you should also see your pedals turning. Now, if you have the original factory hardware for this, you're going to have a washer that goes down on top of this, and then you're going to have a nylon ring locking nut that goes on top of that. In this case, I'm using the NAVARRE Kayak Fishing floating prop nut, so this is going to just thread on there. Now, it is important to note here that this prop nut is made out of plastic, so you don't want to torque this down too tight. I'm going to get it just finger tight, and then I'm going to get my wrench on there, and I'm going to give it like 1/8 of a turn, and that's going to lock that into place. The pressure of it pressed up against the prop is going to hold it on there, and it's not going anywhere. And that's pretty much all there is to replacing an Old Town prop. Easy.